everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for your subscription and for those who continue to tune in from week to week. So today I am coming in with my Chinelo Bally make for this week. If you've been following along, you know that I was starting this series with my block, where on Sundays I want to try to stick to things that I've created from my block, or at least start to. No hard commitment that will be every Sunday, but starting that process and leave during the week, pattern reviews and different things of that nature. So you know from a couple weeks ago, and I'll leave the link here up above, that I made the bat wing top already, and I will have an update. I did make a change to the top. I will show that in my September make, so stay tuned for Wednesday. I will be showing all of my September makes, as well as those things I have made changes to makes, and the bat wing top is one that I made change to. So anyway, I am showing today the pencil skirt. So let me just show you the pencil skirt. Let's see here. I can hold this up. You can see that this is the pencil skirt here. Very cute, very simple, very simple. Now again, in Chinelo's book, she tells you what measurements you'll need, how much fabric you'll need based on those measurements and different things of that nature, your seam allowance and whatnot, and then the steps walk you through how to put the garment together. Now granted, this is a pencil skirt, however hers is lined. And what I thought was a very interesting feature of this skirt is that you, because it is lined, you leave a side seam opening to pull the dress right side out through the side seam lining, which I thought, oh, that is really, you know, that's an idea I never done before. That's pretty genius. So I was like, oh, let me go ahead and work through this. So what I did, because what I was going to start doing is creating, I need to cut this thread while I'm talking, was creating muslins first and then the garment. But I thought for the pencil skirt, I should be good to go. What I did do, instead of taking my measurements and everything on the fabric, because you all know I just did my skirt block, all my bodice block, my skirt block, my sleeve blocks. Remember I did the video that compared between Pattern Lab, using Pattern Lab and Bootstrap. I settled on Pattern Lab, so I've been using my Pattern Lab blocks to create the different skirts I've made so far. And so it was no change. I decided not to go through the hassle of doing all the measurements and everything on the fabric, and you know, based off my measurements, because, which kind of sort of may not have been the brightest idea, but I'll tell you more about that in a second. Because I just had my skirt block done, and that kind of seemed like I was doing the same thing all over, and so I did not do that. I decided just to use my skirt block to cut out the pieces, and then follow along in her steps to do the lining and all of that. And plus it has a vent in the back, and so I will show you some of the mistakes I made. There was a couple big mistakes I made, but so I will say the directions for, again, all of these is taking you step by step. In the beginning of her book, she kind of walks you through how to do the block, and then in the book is creating looks from that block. And so one of the things I have discovered from working through the book, because let me show you what the next item, before I get into this, I'm going to show you what the next item, 2 items were going to be, and I'll tell you why that is past tense. But one was this is why I bought the book, for this peplum dress. So cute, and I'm gonna do it. I'm definitely gonna do it. But the skirt, the pencil skirt I just made, my intentions were to next do the front wrap top, and it's called cross front top. Let me show it to you. So I have something to go with the skirt. See that? Pretty, so pretty. And that was going to be, this is the skirt material, and then the top was going to be out of this. So I thought that was going to be so cute, and it's falling in line with my color palette that I have for my fall winter sewing that I shared in a separate video. So let me just tell you first about the skirt. So here's the skirt, and I will pop up some pictures. Here is the skirt. It does call, y'all, invisible zippers, my nemesis. One day I'll get it. One day. It's going to take practice. I don't do them often. And then I lost my, I have a invisible zipper foot. It's lost somewhere in this sewing room, and I refuse to buy another one because I know it's in here. So anyway, not invisible at all. Anyway, and I'm not watching any more videos on how to insert them. I've watched them all. But anyway, so it is fully lined. The fabric, if you recall, I did a fabric haul that where I won the gift card from Myra Lorraine, and I picked up some fabric from Michael Levine Fabrics. This is the one I was going to use to create my Hollyoak top, but I decided not to do that, and I decided to use it for this skirt. So cute. Let me try to hold it up so you can see what it looks like. It's a linen blend. It's a rayon linen blend, and the lining I got from Joann Fabrics. So one of the when I pop up these pictures, you'll understand. I should have really maybe went ahead and attempted to do the measurements on the fabric. Why? Because I did use my measurements from my blog, and your girl gained some weight and back on track this week. That's a whole nother topic, but probably like 10 pounds, 10, 11 pounds, and it went in my abdomen area. So it is tight, but I'm gonna show y'all that picture just so you can see how it looked. And so this is too tight on me, so I can't wear it right now, but I will be very soon, because like I said, I'm back on track. But you will notice, hopefully you can tell in that picture, the back, this back part does not hang right, and I was looking at it again, and now I see why, because I did some stitch that caused it to bow out, and you won't be able to see with me just holding it up, but maybe you can kind of tell it bows out a little bit. So I see where I over stitched a part where that split is. And so, but here's the inside, here's the bottom. I did not slip stitch the bottom, the lining piece in at all. You all know what I tend to do when I'm struggling with that. I use heat bond to attach. Let's see if I can get that to focus. Yes, I use heat bond to attach my lining to the bottom. And let me show you the rest of the inside. I mean, it looks fine. I mean, it's real clean and everything on the inside. I will say that the one part I messed up on, and actually I have to go back and fix this, because I thought I fixed this. I never went back in to fix this, but I kept picking and unpicking the invisible zipper because it just was not looking right, and that was the closest I can get to it, but I was ruining the fibers in the fabric. And so there's, can you see that? There's that little piece down there. I know what I can do to turn that under, and I'm going to probably use heat bond, because I'm not going to slip stitch it, and just turn that under and slip stitch that down. Because see, if you can tell, the other top, this piece right here, I kept picking, it's not focusing, but I kept picking and unpicking, and was just, and this is some kind of polyester. When you pull a thread in it, when it go across the cross grain, it just pulls and make it all pucker. So that's how I kind of messed that up, because I was really trying to be perfect with my zipper. But that is the skirt. Real simple. Nothing overly complicated about the skirt, right? But one of the things I have discovered, and I know this about myself, I'm a very visual learner, and it takes me some time for certain things to click for me. So you beginner sewers and you moving up and everything, that's fine if simple things or what seems to be simple to other people, if it just take you a minute to get it, just take you a minute to get it. That's the type of learner I am. But you all know I have my blocks and I'm going to be creating looks from those blocks. What I think, where I kind of jumped the gun just a little bit, is that I should have went ahead with that process so I can get used to manipulating my own block, creating different looks, instead of jumping into, oh, use all your measurements to create these different things, because something about that wasn't clicking all the way for me, because these are some amazing projects in this book and I was just excited to just jump right in and start moving along in it, creating these very specific looks. And so what I'm going to do, having said that, is press pause on this and leave this for my 2020 goal. I don't think I'm quite there yet for the projects that I intend to do out of this book. And so with these specific steps in design techniques, which I am perfectly okay with. I am so okay with that, because I don't want to ruin fabric or anything like that. And when I was reading over and trying to get the cross front top, it just some certain parts of it just wasn't clicking for me. And like I said, I was planning on using this to make the cross front top. This is a linen rayon blend from Joann Fabrics, and love this, very nice autumnal color. And so yeah, I said, okay, press pause, get comfortable with your own block, manipulating it, how to use it, what it means to move bust darts down to waist darts, and you know, all of that. Get comfortable with that concept, then come back to this, because all of these looks, there's so many looks in here I want to do, but my mindset is not quite ready to continue on that path. So this will be, I'm gonna pause here with the freehand fashion, but I will be picking it up in 2020, so look out for that. What I plan to do, because I need a top to go with this, granted I will get down those 10 pounds, this will fit just fine, but I do want a top to go with this. So what I've decided to do is and I'll pop up a picture because you won't see it because of the glare. I'm going to use, I have enough fabric to do the Rebecca Page Terra jacket, and I'm just gonna make 2 of the tops from the So News collection. So I have a top to wear up underneath, and so that top and the jacket will be out of this fabric. I think I have enough to do the jacket and the top. If not, it'll just be the jacket that I'll do out of that, and I'll probably do a short sleeve and not the long sleeve jacket that's on the front of the pattern picture. So that is all I have. And before I forget, today I am wearing my I haven't worn it in a while, but I wore it today. This is the Closet Case Patterns Charlie caftan, and so I'll pop up a picture here. I just had my husband take a quick picture. It's the shorter version with the tie, the cinch in the waist. So yes, very nice on a very sunny, hot day today. And so coming up on Wednesday, like I said, I'll have all of my makes from the month of September, just an overview. I'm not going to go into any detail, but there are a couple makes that I have that are updated, and one being the Batwing top. And what else? And then yeah, then Wednesday I'll let you know what's coming up on Sunday. But thank you everybody so much for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. You all have a blessed start to your week, and we will see you on Wednesday. Bye.